Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, the National Commercial Bank Jamaica Limited, NCBJ, says it has identified and is actively addressing a technical issue affecting Uber transactions made by some customers using their Visa debit card.
Now, we'll have more on the company's response in just a moment, but to the stories now of persons who've been affected by the issue, some pointing to losses in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Romardo Lyons has the details.
Many users of ride-sharing app Uber are now left sharing debt, particularly those who've been using their NCB account as a payment method. For some time, there has been what NCB describes a technical issue affecting Visa debit card payments for Uber transactions. This university student got the shock of her life on Tuesday.
I just checked my account like I usually do, and then when I checked it, I just saw minus Uber going down. So much money coming from my account.
A total of $60,000 was deducted, but learning that she still has an outstanding balance of over $200,000 is what's driving her insane.
NCB saying that I owe $249,000 something. Which is just ridiculous to me. So I'm not in a position to repay that. And to be very honest, even if I was in a position to pay it, I would not pay a cent.
NCB sent this email to customers on Tuesday. It says some cards may be suspended to ensure security, and prior transactions made are being processed and will be reflected on accounts. The university student says she was unaware of said email. What she was aware of, however, is that her payments were actually being reversed.
Yes, I was aware, but at the end of the day, I do believe that it was not an issue on my end. It was an issue on NCB's end. And I always thought that someday it would be rectified.
Instead, her financial standing is wrecked. Up to Wednesday afternoon, Uber was the #1 trending topic on X in Jamaica. Several people question, how could one not know the money was not being deducted from their account? This woman, who has since faced a $175,000 charge with an outstanding $50,000, explains why. She says she gets 3 alerts for each Uber trip.
One would be the pending approval. That's the one that comes when the trip is confirmed. That has an estimated fare amount. Then you have the reversal that comes. That same pending amount is reversed when the trip is finished.
Then the third.
The line item for it says ubertriphelp.com, something along that lines. And that amount is taken from your account. You don't have no reversals after that. It is just one set amount that is taken from your account, and that amount is the same as the Uber receipt after the ride has been completed.
Some people who have liens on their accounts have indicated that they intend to move to other banks. Now, once a lien is in place, the bank is typically required to freeze the account, restricting the account's holders' access to those funds. Financial advisor Melissa Golden warns that individuals must take into account that they can't run forever. She says at the end of the day, the money being charged is for a service used.
Running and moving your funds should not be the final ultimatum, right? If you're not in a position to pay or have the bank recover these funds from you all at once, then the most ethical thing to do on both sides is to go into the bank, work out some kind of payment plan, and then so you can have these funds recovered.
Meanwhile, one driver said some people have been deliberately trying to cheat the system. One way, giving drivers tips that aren't really tips. For example, a passenger would give a driver a hefty tip of $5,000, receiving $3,000 in change under the guise that it's a $2,000 tip. But knowing that car transactions were being reversed, the passenger pockets the implied tip and the change. Romardo Lyons, TVJ News.